So we're going to do an unboxing of the new Element Trail Runner 4x4. Start opening that box. We haven't even opened the box yet. What I'm doing here is I want to show you how you can basically throw a battery in this thing and start driving it. So we're going to open the big box. I haven't even opened yet. Remember? Towards your buddy, not your body. There you go. How about you just open it like Christmas? There you go. Let me see that thing. Tear that sucker open. Maybe they just sent me a box full of boxes.
Is there a box in here?
Oh boy. Hold on, tilt it down here. Pull it down so we can see what's in that. Oh man, that thing. I've only seen pictures. There you go. There it is. Let me get in there close, Lolo. Yeah, hold it like that. There we go. That's the new Knightrunner, and it was in partnership, with Knight Customs. There's some nice 3D printed stuff on here. We're gonna finish getting that out of the big pair. Slide that thing. Ready? You hold the box and I'll.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Right.
What do we got? Oh boy!
Stick off.
There's something special in there. Don't. That's top secret. Sticker sheet. We'll give you a little peek in the box. We're gonna do a full-on opening here later on. So let me hide this. So here's what I want to do. I want to get this thing out of here.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh boy, hold on. Let me get the knife out.
I'm fine.
Okay, you can start putting batteries in that. Each in my backpack. You gotta get it in my backpack so you can get the batteries out. Hey, bubble wrap popper, grab my backpack. This film off of here. Let's see. You can work on getting put these in the remote, okay?
Okay.
Clips. And my knife's right here. Now open, there's another bag. Here, open the, there is a little tent.
A tent?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd it go?
What? What do you need?
And then.
Here, I'll do the knife here.
Your hands are soaking wet. Under that wet.
That. It's got some protection stickers all over it, so I gotta pull those off. No, what's that? If we gotta build something, I won't put it on.
You have to build it.
I gotta build it?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna go drive it. We'll build that thing later. Don't open that.
This one's a bag.
You don't need a lot of spare parts. That is a cool looking truck. So, got that. Oh, look at that. It's like a rubber. It even comes with a pop-up tent. Is that a roof rack? Comes with some other stuff. But here's what we're doing.
Hey, with bubble wrap.
Don't talk. So I'm gonna throw a battery in this thing. Only thing I've done to the battery is I got just an adapter on there because I know it comes with a T-plug, and I don't use T-plugs, so I got that. Wires in there, kind of. Flop around. We're gonna plug it in. Oh, and it's on. Oh, no power button. So let's turn the radio on.
Ah.
Remember that one's on this. Oh, right here. And, oh, there it goes. Okay. Now we're just gonna go through. Hold that. Don't push any buttons. Turn this on. We're gonna check. Give me a little bit of squeeze. Okay, up backwards. Okay, turn it. Okay. Look at that. So let's go drive this thing. Let me drive fast. So that was fun. So what we're going to do now, first of all, we're going to clean this new truck and take a look at it. Okay, let's take a look at the new Element RC Knightrunner 4x4. This body was designed by Knight Customs, well-known 3D printer, like one of the first, I think, that really got into this heavily. I got it all cleaned up after that last trail run. Garden hose, pretty much good to go. It comes with this really cool 3D printed tent. Basically, you mount a couple rails on the bed, and then that body clips on there. This is kind of almost like a harder rubber, so it's not dense. It's really cool. It does come with, we're calling these the Urbines. Really nice B-lock wheel. This is the 1.55, 3.85 outer diameter. This truck, let's take the top off of this sucker. Some really nice details on the body. Mirrors, got your wiper blades, your clipped-on door handles, a nice injection molded grill, and yeah, it's basically, let's just call it, it's based off the Trail Runner IFS. It's got the Reedy 480X. Man, these tires are really nice, and comes with the Bangful exhaust. Nice little receiver hitch, which looks like that can be made to actually function. I run it on the Reedy Wolfpack 3S. Got a really nice grill on it. All in all, if you're an Element fan and you know all about these already, it's what you would expect right out of the box. Throw a battery in, hit the trail, start your journey. It's got the 540 motor in it. Pretty sure it's, I can't see that, pretty sure it's 16 turn. But yeah, if you're familiar with the Element lineup, this is it. Everything bolts on. Crossbreed from all of the Element trucks. So what they give you in the box, like I said, the pop-up tent, that's all separate. That doesn't come mounted on the box, so you're going to put that together. It does come with a nice little snorkel kit. It comes with the box is pretty much with all the new RTRs now. Bigger battery tray, taller body mounts. It's got the overdrive gears, which I will be throwing in it. Shims, a few extra parts and pieces. The mounts, if you want to do a servo winch up on the IFS, it's got the servo mounts, a couple new extra ball ends. All your instruction manuals, a new sticker sheet. It's pretty nice. Features some extra decals. Looks like their new partners are on here too. Element's kind of ponied up with a few of the actual real 4x4 industry people, so that's pretty cool. So you're going to get a lot more licensed looking gear. Manual is always your best friend. It shows you basically how to take this whole thing apart and put it back together. And it's really nice if you break apart. You can look it right up in that manual and get the part number and get it ordered up, get you back going again. Same controller. They're pretty popular. It's the XP130. You know, for an RTR controller, it's got all your adjustments. Not bad at all. So what I want to do now is we're going to go do a little post-run breakdown of what I do after I do run it for a little bit, especially on RTRs, especially brand new RTRs. A couple of tips and tricks that you want to make sure you hit. either before you go out, which is not a big deal, or what I do after a run, and just double check everything and do a couple little things on there that keeps it going. So we'll go to that. Okay, so you're back from the trails. First thing I do is, well, when it was all dirty, pop that battery out of there. Take it out in the driveway, hose it down, garden hose, since everything's pretty much waterproof. Get all the mud off of there, get it cleaned up a little bit. So the first thing I would do after I pulled the battery out, go ahead and put that right on storage mode. If I only have one battery with me, it's pretty easy. I'll come home, pop it on my charger, get her on that storage mode, and get it back to where it needs to be. I'm watching it. It could be in a lipo bag. I don't really need one. I got a door right behind me in case something happens. I've never had an issue with one. So that's the first step. Get that battery out of there. Get it back on your storage charge. So this is a brand new RTR. Usually before I take it out, I would just go through, you know, grab a wrench, 2 mil. It's pretty much the #1 wrench on here. Go through and just kind of double check everything, make sure the screws are down. You know, this is a mass production item, so there will be things that are probably missed. I've had really good luck with them. What I do find on my Elements though is a very first thing I usually do before I take it out is I get myself some Loctite. I use a factory team, of course. And what I do on these drive pins is I put some Loctite on there. I've lost probably every single truck I've had. I've lost a drive pin either right away or pretty dang close. Looks like there might be some actually on there from the factory. Maybe they listened to me. Maybe they didn't. So yeah, little Loctite on there. Not gonna hurt anything. It's actually gonna, I can't get to that one. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll hit all 4 of those. Make sure they're all phased in line. And there's been some, John Schultz has a great video on the driveline phasing if you're having some weird noise issues. Yep, there's actually Loctite on those right from the factory, so that's good. Now it's got a little bit more because they will back out, especially when you drive like me on a trail. Yeah, so I did all 4 of those drive pins just to double check. Let's pull the tire off here. Little scale hubs, those spin right on there. Just 7 mil. Pop that off of there. That gets you down into everything else. So when like I said again, I would just go over through here, double check all my screws and make sure everything's tightened up like it should be. I got a lot of hair in there for some reason. And after I would say 2 or 3 good runs, what I would probably end up doing is just pull everything apart. I'd open up the axles, make sure everything's nice and greased, grease up the bearings. Same with the IFS up front. I would take that apart, double check there's a good amount of grease in there. You know, and really that's it. You don't, oh, I always install the optional gears to give it that better overdrive. Because I just find that I really like that extra feature. It really helps climbing, and you know, just general trail use is great too. But yeah, just I would double check everything. I use XT60s, so I just got a quick adapter I made on there. I'll change this out. So all my batteries are the same. All my trucks are the same batteries. And I do carry adapters with me in case someone needs a battery or someone needs help with something. I can hopefully get them, you know, get them going. This comes with lights too. I forgot to mention that. It's got some bumper mounted lights in there. Pretty nice. It's a really nice looking truck. I saw some pictures of it and I was like, that is awesome looking. I really like the Overlandy kind of vibe to it. It's based off, looks like a Toyota Tacoma 4-door. But yeah, so for the most part, these Element trucks right out of the box, like I showed, throw a battery in there, go drive, and really enjoy it. The other tip I have on these tires I can do real quick. So you see that? They are not vented. What happens is that they get squished down and there's nowhere for the air to go. You pushed all the air out, but there's not enough pressure to basically inflate it back up. So what I will do, and I've done these on all my Element wheels. It's just everything's plastic. So what I'll do is I'll take, obviously get everything apart. Speed through that. There you go. So there's the total disassembly of that wheel. It's really easy to do. Foams, they're a little wet, but that's okay. Let those dry out. That's another thing. Running in water. Pull your tires apart, man. Get those apart. Let these foams get dried out because they will fall apart and they do start to stink. So what I do on these Element trucks is everything's plastic. All I do is I take a body reamer or like a 1/8 drill bit type thing, and without stabbing myself, I'll punch a couple holes in just the ring, and that's pretty thick. I need to get my drill out. So after you drill the hole, my GoPro died. So after you drill the hole, like I said, there's going to be enough. There's going to be enough hole in there to basically let that air reinflate that tire. I'll get this put back together and let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure that's all you really need. I mean, I've done it on all my plastic bead locks. I do add weight, a little bit of weight to the front ones, but I feel like on these trail trucks you don't really need that, so I probably won't do that. I'm gonna leave this one as stock as I can. I'll probably upgrade the servo. As far as running gear though, I think I'm gonna try to leave it all stock and just enjoy it. This will be a truck that I use on the trails. I'm not going to do any comping with it or anything like that. And what I do like about these trucks and being out is just to be able to show people the hobby, hand them the radio and let them drive around, and you never know who you might meet or who you might get hooked on this hobby. And that's kind of what it's all about for me, is just sharing this hobby. Especially with these trucks, it's very easy to get out in public and just kind of drive them around, and somebody's going to ask you a question, and I always try to be respectful to where I'm at and don't impose on anybody as far as driving goes. No damaging anything, stuff like that. So it's a very I can already tell that's pretty much right where it needs to be. You could do 4 holes. That's just as good. I think two minimum. I wouldn't do more than 4. And that will really improve those tires. And these tires are really nice. They're super soft. The first gen Sendero that came out pretty much they were the same tread patterns, but they changed the compound. I can't remember which truck that was. And once a lot of guys are getting these things broken in a little bit, you know, either sanding them down, scuffing them up, or just running them. There. You can hear that. The air is escaping now. Sucking back in. So we'll do that to all 4 of those. Double check everything and keep driving it. If something breaks, you fix it. If you want to upgrade something, have at it. You can do whatever you want. I only really upgrade is if there's an upgrade part, or you know, you see something that you think, and it does come with the extra axle housing too, which is a nice bonus in case something breaks in the back, or you want to switch this over to a straight axle. But there's really no reason to. The IFS is great. This, if you have a trail runner, you basically have this truck. Like I said, it's got a new bumpers on there, new body, same gear, same fun.